Hey everyone, what's going on? Phoenix here. Today I'm bringing you something a little bit different. I am playing the Diablo 2 Resurrected beta. So I have started an Amazon and I am in Act 2, just kind of checking out the game, seeing how it is, and thought I would do a quick video just on what the gameplay is like and kind of my first impressions of the remaster. So obviously the graphics are a huge improvement, and at some point in this video, maybe now, I will toggle off the good graphics and into the old D2 graphics so you can really see the change is just incredible, and they did such a good job with these remastered graphics. I absolutely love it. Haven't really played a lot of Amazon, so just figured I would check it out. Doing the first quest here in Act 2, which is to find and kill Rothma. Definitely a lot of getting used to after playing a good amount of Diablo 3. Just the controls being a bit different, and I think the big thing for me getting used to is just the speed of gameplay. At least kind of walking around is quite a bit slower in Diablo 2, which it's a little bit hard to get used to. Now, I understand that you can run instead of walking, and that maybe speeds it up a little bit, but I think it's different than kind of the skills that you get in Diablo 3 with every character class having a teleport type ability, and that not being in this besides getting high-level rune words. So that's definitely something to get used to, something a little bit different. So, and even with all of the upgrades that they did for the remaster, this is still a 20-ish year old game, so it takes some getting used to. That's really all there is to it. I may be under geared for Act 2, kind of looking like it. There we go. One other thing that I think there's like a lot of quality of life improvements that they did put into this game, but there are still some that Diablo 3, arguably did better, or I'm used to from Diablo 3, like very specifically the town portal.
Greetings.
Town portal, just having constant town portals.
Tell me your troubles.
It's better, I have to say. So just things like that you get used to having, and when you don't have it, it's a little bit weird, so. Should have rehired my mercenary while I was in town. I may have to go do that again. Yeah, so I also really like the charms, but I don't like that they sit in my inventory. So like, the incentive is to use them, but at the same time, my inventory is like constantly full because I hold on to even the bad ones. Which, that could be on me, I definitely understand that. We got some healing potions. I do like the healing potions. I think that Diablo 2 did that way better than Diablo 3, where, you can just stack your inventory with health potions if you want to. Whereas in Diablo 3, you get one potion. If you use it up, you're on timer for, like 30 seconds. I love being able to just spam health potions. It lets you do content that maybe you're not 100% geared for yet, because you can just constantly pop health potions and, be in a better spot. So right now my Amazon is kind of like a Jabazon. I think is what I would call it. You know, I've gone for a lot of those skills. I don't have a good javelin, so that's why I'm fighting with this spear, because the skills still work for, they're either spears or javelins, so I just need to try to find a good javelin to make this, my beta build, good. Unfortunately, when the beta ends, actually on Sunday, so I'm recording this on Saturday, that, you know, this character is basically going to be gone, so I'm only playing it for this weekend. Which, that's fine. You know, it's just a test, right? I get to explore. For those of you who don't know about the beta only goes for 1 weekend of closed beta, and then my understanding is 1 weekend of open beta. And all of your characters will be gone at the end of the beta, so only get to play this guy for 1 weekend or maybe 2 weekends. And the other thing to keep note of is that I can only play Act 1 and Act 2, so it's not the full game. And to add to that, I can't play 2 classes, which I believe is the Rogue you can't play, and there was one more, the Necromancer. So I'm also getting used to these old maps because they're a little bit squirrely to kind of figure out where stuff is. Let's play in the old mode for a second. I mean, it's just incredible how rough this is in comparison to what they did. I mean, you just can't say enough about how good of a job they did on this remaster. The visuals are quite good. To the sewers, level 2. I was right near it the whole time. So Diablo 3 kind of took its quest mechanics a lot more after Diablo 1, where you could randomly stumble upon quite a few quests. Whereas Diablo 2 is very structured. There's, you know, basically 6 quests per act that you can finish, and far fewer random in the wilderness type quests. Now keep in mind everything you're seeing is beta, but we're pretty close. We're maybe a month out. I believe the release date is September 23rd. So really not that far out.
I can't carry anymore.
Skill Shrine. Sewers level 3. There's also quite a few more dungeons that have a lot of depth to them. So like in Diablo 3, I find most of the like side dungeons have one main level and then a second level, and that's it. Whereas in this, there are a lot of levels that have, you know, 5 maybe, you know, depths to them. All right, nice. We leveled up. I don't even know what level we are anymore. Oh no, I've died. Death takes its toll of 3,778 gold. Oof. Yeah, that's punishing. Dying is not favorable in this game. Grand Charm, healing potions, rejuve potion. Ooh, so is this a... no, it's a pole arm. 15 poison damage over 4 seconds. Eventually I'm going to have to dump all these charms because I'm not going to have room in my inventory. One thing that is amazing in Diablo 2 that they should have implemented in Diablo 3 is to have 2 sets of weapons. Like, I absolutely love that with a quick hotkey, I can be like, okay, I got my bow out if I want to shoot stuff from range. Or if you had, like, you know, an Enigma, I think, that lets you teleport, like, it would just be so nice to just be like, okay, I'm going to switch. I've got, you know, different skills set up for each weapon setup that I've got. Just makes it so much nicer. Now, maybe that would be too broken in Diablo 3 for, you know, they've got much higher multipliers on different weapons. Now I'm rolling. I got the mana. I don't know why I picked those up. Quest log, okay. So Rothma is down below me to the right. A necromancer and just keeps reviving all these guys. Ooh, a rune. Okay. Runes are absolutely the greatest thing about Diablo 2. I think most people will agree that runes are awesome. Nice. Book of Skill, Balanced Knife. A longbow with sockets. Ooh. Book of Skill. Alright, let's go back to town. It's also fun, you know, like the last time I played Diablo 2 was 15 years ago, so I think about 15 years. So they added a lot of good, I've already mentioned this several times, but good quality of life improvements. Like one, for instance, is just holding shift to compare items. All right, let's go out into the desert. Test out this lightning bolt. It's pretty good. Certainly eats a lot of my mana. What level am I? I am level 15, so... Probably right on the level.
Not enough mana.
Nice. Some new boots, maybe? Required strength 30. Yeah, I might get my strength up. I kind of forgot about the requirements to wield things. But a good reason to play the beta, you know, to like get myself back into remembering what's what and how to play this game. They added gold vacuum like Diablo 3 if you want it, but it's just a toggle, so if you don't want it, you can turn it off, which is kind of cool. I believe they updated all of like the icons. All this stuff is redrawn to be nicer. You know, even like this stuff on top of your head. Here's a waypoint. So I missed the sewers level 2 waypoint, but that's okay. I don't need to be a completionist in the beta when this character is not going to be sticking around. There's one thing you can definitely tell from playing Diablo 2 versus playing Diablo 3 is that like the horror feel is so much more in Diablo 2 and in Diablo 3. Diablo 3 is so much brighter. You can always see like where you're going. This game, you've got like, you can't see how, look how black it is around the edges, like except for where my character is. So you have no idea what's coming. It's just so much more visceral of an experience. Diablo 3, they went with, you know, cartoonish. It's a major complaint and why a lot of people don't like Diablo 3 is just that art style doesn't fit for a game that's based on, you know, like the devil and all these demons and stuff. And now you've got rainbows and unicorns and stuff in your game. So definitely nice to play Diablo 2 again and see what this game was kind of meant to be like in terms of the feel. Like a lot of these creatures made it into Diablo 3 just in like different forms. Before this beta is up, I'm going to just probably use my runes to make some random rune words. I don't even know if I have anything that can make good ones, but... Alright. The actual best thing that they added. Shared stash. 3 tabs. 1 tab per character additional, is my understanding. You can save your runes. You can save your chipped whatever if you want. You can save it all. You just go to town, throw open your stash.
The right portion can't cure.
So nice. Some potions. The chest with the Heraldric cube in it. Look at that. So we got our Heraldric cube, which can go in the stash. Or we could try to open the cow level.
I can't use this yet.
Can't use it yet, so it's not in yet. I picked up Wart's leg for nothing. Alright, I'm going to take on the Act 2 boss. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please press that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out quite a bit. And I hope you're just as excited for Diablo 2 Resurrected as I am. Really looking forward to playing the full game once it comes out. September 23rd. And yeah, hopefully I can take this boss out. During